Paro Taktsang, the Tiger's Nest Monastery, clings to a sheer granite cliff, its white walls and golden roofs seeming to defy gravity itself. This sacred site is one of Bhutan's most iconic landmarks, a place where myth and reality blend seamlessly. Suspended between sky and valley, the monastery floats above a sea of clouds, as if it were a vision conjured by the mountains themselves. Its story begins with a legend. In the 8th century, Guru Rinpoche, the revered Buddhist master, is said to have flown here from Tibet on the back of a tigress. His consort, Yeshe Tsogyal, transformed into this mystical creature, carrying him across the vast Himalayan expanse. This myth is the monastery's soul, a story of spiritual power and transformation that echoes through every stone and prayer wheel. Guru Rinpoche meditated in a cave here for 3 months, subduing local demons and negative forces. Through his presence he brought Buddhism to the valley, forever changing the spiritual landscape of Bhutan. The monastery stands as a testament to compassion over chaos, a beacon of peace and enlightenment for centuries, its message carried on the wind by fluttering prayer flags. Built in 1692, its construction defied logic and imagination. Materials were hauled up perilous cliffs by hand, with every stone and beam placed through sheer determination and faith. Not for glory, but for devotion. Even today, the spirit of that devotion lingers in the air, woven into the scent of incense, the vibrant colors of prayer flags, and the quiet, knowing smiles of monks who call this place home. From the valley floor, the monastery appears as a white speck against the dark rock, almost impossible, like a mirage shimmering in the distance, daring you to believe in the extraordinary. The journey to Tiger's Nest is more than a hike. It's a pilgrimage into legend and faith, a test of endurance and spirit as you ascend through ancient forests and swirling mists. You're not just climbing a mountain, you're ascending into a story, retracing the footsteps of saints, pilgrims, and seekers who came before you. The legend plants a seed of wonder and determination in every traveler, inviting each soul to discover their own transformation at the edge of the world. The trek begins in the cool, crisp air of Paro Valley, where the monsoon clouds hang low and heavy, shrouding the landscape in a mysterious veil. The world feels hushed, as if holding its breath for the journey ahead. Our guide, Kinley, gathers us together and reminds us, walk slowly, breathe deeply. His words are both advice and invitation, encouraging us to be present with every step. The trailhead bustles with vendors selling snacks and trinkets, and horses waiting patiently. Yet, the true pilgrimage is on foot, where each stride is a conscious act of devotion. Soon, the path winds into a fragrant pine forest. The valley below fades from view, replaced by the gentle chorus of birdsong and the soft rustling of leaves overhead. Prayer flags flutter in the breeze, carrying silent wishes skyward. The climb is relentless, the air thinning with every step. Each footfall becomes a test of resolve and breath, a reminder of the mountain's quiet power. Kinley's mantra, slowly, slowly, echoes in our minds, becoming the rhythm of our ascent. We move together, finding comfort in the shared pace. The journey transforms into a moving meditation, not a race to the top, but a chance to be present, to notice the world and our place within it. We pass pilgrims of all ages, families, children, elders, each one united by the same goal, each step a testament to shared determination. The altitude magnifies every effort, muscles ache, lungs burn, and doubts begin to creep in. The mountain tests not just our bodies, but our spirits. But then, through a break in the clouds, a glimpse of the distant monastery appears, perched impossibly on the cliffside. That vision renews our motivation, reminding us why we climb. The struggle becomes an offering, a sacrifice made on the path to something sacred. We support each other, sharing encouragement and silent prayers. The real challenge is within, quieting doubts, finding strength in shared purpose, and discovering resilience we didn't know we had. Alone with your thoughts, yet part of a larger stream, you move upward, each person's journey unique, yet woven together by the mountain's call. The ascent is as much about inner transformation as reaching the top. With every step, we shed old doubts and find new strength, emerging changed by the journey itself. The trail leads deeper into a forest of tall pines draped in Spanish moss, sunlight dappling the path. The wind whispers through the needles, the mountain breathing its secrets. Higher up, pines give way to twisted rhododendrons. Imagine their springtime bloom. Prayer flags in 5 colors flutter everywhere, sending silent blessings on the wind. The forest is alive. Barking deer call, langur monkeys swing in the branches. These glimpses of wildlife feel like gifts from the mountain. The trek becomes automatic, your mind absorbing the peace of this living cathedral. You feel small, yet comforted, part of a vast web of life and faith. The stones underfoot are worn smooth by generations of pilgrims. The forest holds the energy of all who have walked before. You move with humility through this sacred landscape. The path flattens into a clearing. Taktsang Cafeteria, the halfway sanctuary. A prayer wheel spins by a stream, sending blessings down the valley. From the terrace you see tiger's nest framed by cliffs, earned, not just observed. Hot butter tea and biscuits revive tired bodies. The view revives the spirit. The audacity of the monastery's construction is clear from here. This rest is more than physical, it's a moment to reflect and gather strength. Fellow travelers share quiet camaraderie, united by the climb. Looking back you feel accomplishment, looking ahead, renewed purpose. The second half of the trek feels more like a true pilgrimage. The path narrows and steepens, anticipation building. You're not just climbing, you're approaching a sacred space. The final ascent promises greater challenges and deeper rewards. Beyond the cafeteria, the trail climbs higher, hugging the cliff with dizzying valley views. The forest thins, replaced by shrubs and exposed rock. The monastery plays hide-and-seek through the folds. Anticipation pushes you onward, muscles aching, lungs burning. At a high viewpoint, you face the iconic chasm, waterfall roaring, mist rising. You descend steep stone steps, cross a bridge over the waterfall, then climb again toward the monastery. The sound and spray of the falls are a sensory baptism, a final threshold. Prayer flags span the gorge, marking the gateway to the sacred. The last climb is the hardest, legs trembling, willpower tested. The monastery's details come into focus. Windows, balconies, incense in the air. Adrenaline and anticipation fuel the final push. At the top step, relief and accomplishment wash over you. The journey's end is in sight. You stand before the entrance, ready to step into another world. Inside the gates, the world changes. Waterfall noise fades, replaced by deep silence and incense. Awe replaces exhaustion. You're finally within the walls you've gazed at all day. The monastery's temples connect by narrow stairs and balconies over the abyss. Every detail, white walls, golden roofs, carved wood, reflects centuries of devotion. Monks in red robes move quietly, cameras and phones are left behind, forcing presence. A young monk leads you into a dim temple, murals glowing in butter lamplight. The air is warm, scented with wood and melted butter. The monk's words are simple but heavy with faith. Surrounded by sacred art and chanting, you feel a deep connection to history and spirit. Gratitude floods in, for the climb, the beauty, the kindness, the privilege. From a balcony, the valley below seems distant. Up here you gain clarity and perspective. At the heart of the monastery is the cave where Guru Rinpoche meditated. You descend a narrow staircase into the cool, silent rock. A small statue glows in butter lamplight, the walls worn smooth by centuries of pilgrims. In the silence you sense the echoes of ancient meditation. Each temple has its own character, wrathful deities, serene Buddhas, vibrant Thangka paintings. Monks perform rituals with focused devotion, preserving tradition. The symbolism is complex, but the spiritual power is universal. The visit is a lesson in humility and openness to new perspectives. Leaving the monastery, sunlight feels sharper, the world more vibrant. The trek down is time for reflection. You carry the peace of the monastery with you. Looking back, Tiger's Nest is no longer just a building, it's part of your story. The journey has changed you. The sacred place is now within. Planning your trek? Start with sturdy hiking shoes. The trail is rocky, uneven, and can be slippery, especially after rain. Good footwear is your first line of defense against blisters and twisted ankles, so invest in a pair that offers both grip and comfort. Dress in layers, mornings are cool and crisp, but as you ascend and the sun rises, you'll warm up fast. Breathable fabrics and quick-dry materials are your friends, making it easy to adapt to changing temperatures throughout the day. Bring a waterproof jacket for sudden weather changes. Mountain weather is unpredictable. Clear skies can turn to mist or rain in minutes, so always be prepared to stay dry and comfortable. Sunscreen, a wide-brimmed hat and sunglasses are essential at high altitude, where the sun's rays are stronger and the air is thinner. Protect your skin and eyes, even on cloudy days. Carry water, snacks, and extra layers in a small backpack. Hydration is key, and energy-boosting snacks like nuts or fruit will keep you going. A lightweight pack ensures you're not weighed down. Prepare physically. Acclimatize in Paro, take gentle walks, and pace yourself on the climb. Stretch before you start and listen to your body as you go. The altitude can be challenging, so don't rush. Hiring a horse is possible for the first half, which can help conserve your energy, but remember, the final stretch is on foot. So be ready for a rewarding challenge. Respect local culture, dress modestly, covering shoulders and knees, and always remove hats and shoes before entering temples. This shows appreciation for the traditions and spiritual significance of the place. Walk clockwise around stupas and prayer wheels, speak softly and move respectfully. These small gestures honor the sacredness of the journey and those who walk it with you. The monastery is a living place of worship. Be mindful, keep your voice low, and always ask before taking photos. Remember, you are a guest in a sacred space. The best advice: take your time, listen to your guide, and keep an open heart. Let the landscape and the stories shared along the way enrich your experience. The journey is as much inner as outer. Embrace the challenges, reflect on your intentions, and let the experience transform you. Every step is an opportunity for growth. Tiger's Nest is more than a hike. It's a chance for connection, self-discovery, and personal growth. Let the spirit of the mountains inspire you long after your journey ends. The descent is quicker, but your spirit is lighter, filled with the monastery's magic. The forest feels familiar now. You notice new details, savoring the journey. The trek becomes a metaphor for life: steep climbs, doubts, rest stops, and triumphs. You learn resilience and the value of perseverance. Bhutan's magic lies in its peace, its philosophy of gross national happiness, and its deep connection to nature. The Tiger's Nest experience is a lesson in faith, community, and what truly matters. You leave with more than memories. You carry a renewed sense of wonder and purpose. The mountain becomes a symbol of your own potential. With faith and determination, the impossible becomes possible. Tiger's Nest calls you to climb your own mountains and promises incredible views at the top.